first, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. With the highest brain-to-body mass ratios of all invertebrates, higher even than those of some vertebrates, the octopus is regarded as the smartest of all invertebrate animals. These cephalopods are intelligent enough to engage in deceitful activities, including pretending to be moving rocks to outwit predators. More than 300 species of octopus exist, and they are mostly found in tropical and temperate seas around the world. Octopuses are animals that have existed for many millennia. The first known octopus fossil, Pulsipia, is believed to have lived more than 296 million years ago. 5 amazing octopus facts. Some species of octopus engage in what is known as the moving rock trick. An octopus may slowly inch its way across open space, allowing them to mimic the appearance of a rock. They do so at the same speed as the surrounding water, creating the illusion that they aren't moving at all. This allows them to essentially move while in plain sight of predators. Maze and problem-solving experiments have suggested that octopuses have both short and long-term memory capabilities. They are able to find their way back to their dens without any trouble even after traveling far distances. The deepest living genus of octopus is known as the Dumbo octopus. Although it is very small, it lives roughly 13,100 feet below the surface of the water. Thanks to their highly developed pigment-bearing cells, octopuses are animals that can change the color of their skin significantly and very quickly. This camouflaging is a common defense tactic that is used to help octopuses to evade predators. Contrary to popular belief, the plural form of the word octopus is octopuses, not octopi. However, the term octopi is popularly used to describe more than one octopus. Octopus scientific name. Octopuses belong to the mollusk order. They fall under the classification of cephalopoda and under the order Octopoda. The term octopoda was first coined by English biologist William Elford Leach in 1818. The scientific name for the common octopus is Octopus vulgaris. This Latin term is derived from a couple of ancient Greek words octo, which means 8, and pos, which means foot. Therefore, the term octopus means 8 feet, which reflects the fact that these creatures have 8 feet, which are more commonly referred to as arms. Octopus species, the types of octopus. There are 13 families in the order Octopoda, which contains approximately 300 species. Octopus have our incredible diversity, with some species living in the deep sea, some species reaching 30 feet, and others not even reaching an inch. Below are some of the most fascinating species of octopus. Giant Pacific octopus, Enteroctopus doflini. Octopus don't get bigger than the giant Pacific octopus. The largest specimen ever weighed a reported 600 pounds and had an arm span of 30 feet. The species ranges along the Pacific's Ring of Fire, stretching from the Gulf of California into Alaska, and down past Japan and into China's coastline. Flapjack octopus, Opisthotuthis californiana. Flapjack octopuses are a species of umbrella octopus, which means they have a web of skin between tentacles. In the case of the flapjack octopus, it gets its name because its webbing connects outward to the ends of its tentacles, giving the bottom of its body an almost flapjack appearance. Flapjack octopuses live up to a mile below the oceans and little is known of their behavior. Popularity in flapjack octopuses soared after the character Pearl in Finding Nemo was modeled after the species. Atlantic pygmy octopus, Octopus jubini. The Atlantic pygmy octopus's arms reach just under 4, making it one of the smaller species of octopus. They're especially abundant in the Gulf of Mexico and are known for their ability to rapidly change colors to mimic their surroundings. Blue-ringed octopus. The blue-ringed octopus isn't a species, but rather a genus. The species is notable for its color, with blue rings across its body that are extremely bright. In addition, blue-ringed octopus species are extremely venomous and their bite contains the neurotoxin tetrodotoxin. There is no known antidote to this toxin which causes temporary paralysis. If bitten by a blue-ringed octopus, paralysis lasts approximately 15 hours and may require intubation for survival. However, blue-ringed octopus are not aggressive, and a 2008 study found just 3 known fatalities linked to the species. Octopus appearance and behavior. An octopus is defined as any 8-armed cephalopod mollusk of the order Octopoda. True octopuses belong to the genus Octopus, a massive group of broadly distributed shallow water cephalopods that also includes squids and cuttlefish. The typical octopus has a saccular body, which means that their head is only slightly defined from their body. They have 8 contractile arms, and each one contains 2 rows of fleshy suckers. Their arms are joined at their bases by a web of tissue that's known as a skirt. Their mouth is found in the center of the skirt and doesn't contain teeth, but instead has a pair of sharp beaks and a file-like organ known as a radula. Octopus's soft bodies can change shape rapidly, allowing them to squeeze through very small spaces. Even the largest species of octopus are able to pass through openings as small as 1 inch in diameter. They also have a hollow, bulbous mantle that is fused to the back of their head. It contains most of the creature's vital organs, including its gills, and it connects to the exterior through a funnel or siphon. Their large, complex eyes are located on the top of their head. As noted earlier, the largest specimen of the giant Pacific octopus on record had a 30-foot arm span and weighed approximately 600 pounds. The smallest octopus species weigh less than 1 gram and measure only about 1 inch in length. Octopuses engage in respiration by drawing water into their mantles through an aperture. It then passes through the gills before being expelled by the siphon. Octopus's thin skin also absorbs some oxygen from the water. Another distinctive feature is that octopus have 3 hearts. 2 hearts pump blood through their gills while a third pumps blood throughout the body of octopuses. These creatures move in a variety of ways. They crawl using their front 2 arms, using the other 6 for foraging. They swim by moving water through their siphons. When doing so, their arms trail behind them. They can also move backwards rapidly by ejecting jets of water from their siphons. Octopuses are also known for ejecting ink. They do this to evade predators. The cloud of ink, which is black in color, masks them so that they can move away quickly. In some species, the ink contains a venom that paralyzes the sensory organs of the attacker. Only one species of octopus, the blue-ringed octopus, is poisonous to humans. In this case, they inject prey with a paralyzing saliva. Most octopuses are solitary and spend roughly 40% of their time hiding in dens. However, some are social and may live in groups of up to 40 other individuals. They are not territorial, but they typically stay within a defined home range. They aren't migratory, so they spend their whole lives in the same general area. Octopuses also have an excellent sense of touch. Thanks to chemoreceptors on their suction cups, they can taste whatever they touch. Their skin also contains highly developed pigment-bearing cells called chromatophores that allow them to change the color, opacity, and even reflectivity of their skin quickly. Finally, octopuses are the most intelligent of all invertebrate animals. The veined octopus, Amphioctopus marginatus, was observed in 2009 excavating coconut half-shells from the ocean floor and using them as part of its den. This was the first documented use of tools by an invertebrate and is further evidence of how intelligent these creatures are. Octopus habitat. The common octopus, O. vulgaris, primarily lives in tropical and temperate seas around the world. These creatures typically live in dens that are found in holes or crevices along the rocky bottom of the sea, which is in line with their retiring and secretive nature. Various species of octopus are found in places like coral reefs, seabeds, and pelagic waters. However, some are found in intertidal zones, and others are found in abyssal depths. The Dumbo octopus, for example, lives an average of 13,100 feet below the surface. Do octopus make good pets? Octopus have become increasingly popular pets for aquarium enthusiasts. However, it needs to be noted that they're only for experienced hobbyists. There are several challenges for keeping octopuses in tanks that include needing large tanks, feeding them a specialized diet. Octopuses can be picky eaters, and maintaining pH levels that don't harm the skin of any pet octopuses. Octopus diet. Octopuses are carnivores because they subsist solely off of other creatures. In particular, they mostly feed on crabs and other crustaceans. Lobsters are also popularly consumed, and some species of octopus are known to eat plankton. Predatory, bottom-dwelling species of octopus primarily live off of crustaceans, polychaeta worms and clams and other mollusks. Open ocean species of octopus primarily consume other cephalopods, prawns and fish. When feeding, they bring prey back to their dens and use their radula to drill shells and rasp away flesh. They use their beaks, which are very sharp, to tear apart prey. Octopus predators and threats. According to the IUCN, most species of octopus are not endangered. In fact, recent studies have suggested that populations may be booming. However, these creatures do face numerous threats. Considered a delicacy by many cultures, they are hunted regularly by humans. Therefore, humans are among the octopus's top predators. In the wild, octopuses are preyed upon by many other creatures. A variety of marine fishes are known to consume octopuses, for example. Other common predators include seabirds, other cephalopods, and sea otters. Octopus reproduction, babies, and lifespan. There are separate sexes of octopuses. The male octopus has a specialized arm called a hectocotylus. This appendage inserts packets of sperm, which are known as spermatophores, directly into the mantle cavity of female octopuses. During reproduction, the male typically clings to the top or side of the female or hovers beside her. After delivering the spermatophores, males become senescent, which means that they gradually deteriorate before dying. Most die within about 2 months. Eggs, which are about 1/8 of an inch long, are laid by female octopuses in holes and under rocks. On average, females lay around 100,000 eggs at one time, and it takes between 4 to 8 weeks for them to hatch. During this period, the female octopus guards the eggs and cleans them with her suckers. She also agitates them with water. Once they hatch, miniature versions of the parents, tiny octopods, emerge. They spend several weeks drifting in plankton before taking refuge along the bottom of the sea. No parental care is provided beyond the care that is given by the female while waiting for eggs to hatch, so baby octopuses are on their own. Most species of octopus, including the common octopus, mate during the winter. Unless they are mating, they are typically solitary. Octopuses have fairly short lifespans, with some species only living for an average of 6 months. However, the giant Pacific octopus is known to live for up to 5 years. These creatures' lifespans are limited by reproduction since males only live for a few months afterwards and females typically die shortly after eggs are hatched. Octopus population. Unfortunately, scientists have no precise idea about how many octopuses exist in the world. They aren't easy to track not only because they can't be tagged, but also because they are so solitary and reclusive in nature. However, it is believed that the population of cephalopods, including octopuses, has boomed significantly since the 1950s. There are various pieces of evidence to support this, but again, specific numbers are not available. Why are cephalopod, and, by extension, octopus, populations growing? Researchers believe that a few different factors are at work. For one, these creatures are known to be highly adaptable to changing environments. As climate change occurs and, for example, ocean temperatures rise, they may be better able to cope than other creatures. Human activity is also believed to play a role in population increases. In particular, human fishing removes large numbers of octopus's natural predators from the sea. This creates a gap in the food chain that may be advantageous to these 8-armed creatures. Octopus frequently asked questions. Are octopuses carnivores, herbivores, or omnivores? Octopuses consume no plant materials and primarily feed on crustaceans, mollusks, prawns, and fish. Therefore, they are classified as carnivores. They are adapted to be fierce predators that are able to attack and paralyze prey with relative ease. They also have defense mechanisms, including venomous saliva and ink screens, that allow them to outwit their prey and many of their predators. Can octopuses kill humans? Although all octopuses are technically venomous, only one species of them is capable of killing humans with venom, the blue-ringed octopus. In fact, the venom of this octopus is strong enough to kill 10 grown men at one time. The venom, a neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, causes respiratory arrest in those who are subjected to it. Tetrodotoxin is 1,000 times more powerful than cyanide and is therefore highly lethal to most creatures. Is an octopus a fish? Although octopuses live underwater and even have gills like fish, they are not fish at all. The two creatures do have a shared cousin, but it existed more than 500 million years ago. Octopuses are actually a type of mollusk, like a snail, which is in turn a type of cephalopod. Therefore, it is erroneous to refer to octopuses as fish. How many hearts does an octopus have? Octopuses have 3 hearts. They have a single systemic heart, which is responsible for circulating blood throughout their bodies. They also have 2 branchial hearts, one for each set of gills, that pump blood through the gills. Does an octopus have 9 brains? Technically speaking, octopuses have 9 brains. The central brain controls the octopus's nervous system. There are also small brains in each arm, bringing the total up to 9. These small brains are clusters of nerve cells that allow each arm to work independently of each other. What kingdom do octopuses belong to? Octopuses belong to the kingdom Animalia. What phylum do octopuses belong to? Octopuses belong to the phylum Mollusca. What class do octopuses belong to? Octopuses belong to the class Cephalopoda. What family do octopuses belong to? Octopuses belong to the family Octopodidae. What order do octopuses belong to? Octopuses belong to the order Octopoda. What type of covering do octopuses have? Octopuses are covered in smooth skin. In what type of habitat do octopuses live? Octopuses live in tropical and temperate waters worldwide. What is the main prey for octopuses? Octopus prey on crabs, fish, and scallops. What are some predators of octopuses? Predators of octopuses include eels, sharks, and dolphins. What is the average litter size for an octopus? The average litter size for an octopus is 80. What is an interesting fact about octopuses? There are around 300 different octopus species. What is the scientific name for the octopus? The scientific name for the octopus is Octopus vulgaris. What is the lifespan of an octopus? Octopuses can live for 2 to 15 years. How fast is an octopus? An octopus can travel at speeds of up to 27 miles per hour. How do octopuses have babies? Octopuses lay eggs. Who would win a fight between a shark? A shark would win a fight against an octopus. Although we can find cases where an octopus kills a smaller shark, the size disparity is simply too much for an octopus to overcome. Even if the octopus uses camouflage, it can't hide from a shark completely. Remember, they don't need to see their prey to hunt them since they can smell very well and detect electric